everyone. So I don't know if you can hear me because I have the AC on in my car up real high because it is 90 degrees outside and we New Englanders do not enjoy 90-degree weather. Maybe some people out there do. And honestly, as always, one can only speak for oneself. But my feeling in general is that most New Englanders that I know do not enjoy 90-degree weather. And we've reached that period of time in the summer that I do not like it. But again, as I was saying yesterday, doesn't actually matter if I like it or not, does it? So yesterday I was discussing things such as there are things that I didn't want to do that I didn't want to do, but that I was going to go do, but because I was feeling this discomfort and this fear and this sadness around it, that, you know, I've been listening to these Michael Singer books and thinking about things and coming to the conclusion that when you like steel up and you face a fear. Oh, I hate facing fears. But you know what? You gotta kind of like facing fears, right? Like I was saying yesterday with the, I just had some coffee, so. Yesterday when I was talking to you about the roller coaster ride and going on it and being terrified and wanting to get off, but realizing that I couldn't, after all those breakthrough experiences I had where I went through a fear and came out the other side. It was good on the other side. And then, you know, the next, when I was out in Florida, the roller coaster that I just told you about, fear, couldn't really do anything about it, hung on, actually enjoyed having a good time. And the same thing with the next ride that we went on. I was terrified, then it was no big deal. And then I started wanting to find things to make me uncomfortable so I could get through them and enjoy it, right? That was in Universal Studios though, and that was the uncomfortable things were going to be like things like rides, right? Emotional things are much scarier, I think. Well, scary in a different way. Let's just put it that way. And is that okay? I hope that's still going. So my point is, yesterday when I was going to do something that I didn't want to do because I was scared and sad, but I was going to do it because on the other side is freedom. I did do that thing. I did, and it was sad and it was beautiful and sad and scary, but and the thing is, the consequences of that choice that I made have not yet come. I have not allowed them to come to fruition yet. So I think it's me putting it off, putting it down the road again, but clearly not perpetually, because it can't happen. It can't continue to be. It has like, this is it, right? Like, you can only push it so many times. You can only push it so many times, and then it just has to be what it is, right? And that's what I'm just speaking pretty what's the word, just kind of haphazardly, right? Things are just coming out of my mouth at random. I think what I'm trying to go for here is that I kind of chickened out. I did the thing that I was scared of, but I got off the ride, I guess is what I'm saying. I took that first step, but then I screamed at the guy who was operating the roller coaster to stop it, and he stopped it. That's not really the way to do things. But the roller coaster is gonna go on, whether or not I like it. I just gotta wave to the guy and be like, okay, sorry about that, you can keep going. And that's gonna happen soon. And I'm sure I will tell you all about it when it does. But that's where I am right now, in the middle of doing something hard. But I've been in the middle of doing something hard for like 5 months now. or more, 3 years it might be 3 years that I've been in the middle of doing something really hard. And it gets closer and closer to being done, but the can gets kicked, right? But not this time. I say every time, but not this time, because this time I have to make the decision, right? Because it's easy to fall back and I gotta make a decision. But you know what? It's bright and sunny out, and I'm gonna enjoy the day. And when it's time to be sad, I'll be sad. But right now, I'm not gonna be sad. So have a great day, and don't be sad until you have to be sad. And then just feel the sad, allow the sad to be, and relax. And then the sad will go away eventually. That's my story. I hope you always remember you can choose to have a grateful day.